Oh, I just had to do a video. Oh my God, Minnesota is such a joke. Oh, the biggest shithole under the planet. The fucking I love how Tampon Timmy, he says, we're gonna get the National Guard here, and we're gonna go after our federal troops that are ICE. Okay, Timmy, that's an insurrection. You know what that means? That means that you're going against the federal government with your so-called military. So you're using our military to go after our federal agents? Timmy, do you know what that means? I don't think you understand how the Constitution works. That would be against the law. That's called starting a civil war. You should be literally handcuffed and dragged out of the goddamn mansion and perp walked all the way down to the courthouse so everybody can see how much of a criminal you are. And they should take Omar and Tina Smith, Angie Craig, and Keith Ellison. All of them all need to go. Oh, and Amy Klobuchar, don't let anyone think that she's doesn't know what's going on. She knows exactly what's going on. No, well, you got to remember to put her damn name in there. They all know what's going on. They all know about the fraud. They all know about the stuff. They're all their little releases of all their stuff is like, oh, that lady was just murdered, and ICE is bad. ICE needs to get out. Okay, ICE is here to clean up your guys' mess. That's the reason why they're here. They wouldn't be here if you actually, didn't have open borders and actually did your jobs and stopped these people from committing fraud. They wouldn't be here. No ICE agents would be here. There wouldn't be a normal immigration process. You would just, these people, the Somalians right now are literally at 78% after 10 years of living here still on welfare. 78% after 10 years. Okay, so we just basically are going to pay them to be here? For what? They don't contribute. They don't do anything for us. They don't want to assimilate. They don't want to be Americans. They want to be Somalians, which is fine. Do that in your own country. I don't go to Somalia and say, hey, guess what, Somalians? We're going to do Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. We're going to celebrate all these holidays. We expect you to put a Christmas tree up in your goddamn, in your house. And we're going to celebrate it in the schools. And we're going to have Christmas lights up. I would be killed. They would kill me in the streets. That's how it happens. You don't go to other countries and tell them what to do. You're in our country, you live by our rules and our laws. You go to someone else's country, then you live by their rules and laws. That's how it works. If you want to be a Somalian, then you act Somalian when you go there. If you want to be American, then you better act American. You better drink beer, watch NASCAR, and talk shit, and drive big trucks, and have toys, and have campfires and all the stuff that Americans do. You better do that stuff and speak English. That's the #1 language. It's no brainer. I don't know. I'm so frustrated. Being a Gen Xer, I'm not going to keep my fucking mouth shut. I don't fucking care who I piss off. I don't care. That's the best thing about Gen X. We don't give a shit. We are the fucking ones that say what we need to say. And the problem is we're not doing what we're supposed to do as a Gen Xer. We should be the ones that literally are grabbing these people by the fucking hair and taking control of the situation and saying, you want to fuck around and find out? We should be doing that. We should be the ones doing that with every single person that's a bad person, that's committing crimes and fraud. We shouldn't be just turning our backs and saying, well, oh, as well, No, 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 that's not how it goes. So I just don't get it. I get it that, Waltz and Fry and all of them can threaten everybody and get away with it. Nothing happens to it. But, if that was a Republican, it'd be all over the news. Insurrection. This governor committed insurrection. He needs to be put in prison and blah, blah, blah. And the federal government needs to haul him away. And, Waltzy can just say whatever he wants and gets away with it. I mean, he could come out and say that he was going to kill every single patriot in the state and nothing would happen to him. It's a one-way street, unfortunately, in this state. And the news, don't even get me started on the news. They had this lady on that was a witness for that shooting, ICE shooting, and she said one interview she did, she's like, the lady was impeding and blocking traffic, and she literally was the lead protester and all this stuff. And then she does another interview because she happens to be on CNN. Of course, you can't tell the truth on that channel. So she's like, well, no, she was innocent. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just a neighbor. And I'm like, oh my God. It just, the bullshit that comes out of these people from Minneapolis, just the shit that comes out of their mouth. I mean, they're all the same. It must be the water. I think they pump, you know what it is? It's a nuclear waste spill that was into the river, and that pumps into their water supply. That explains everything now. No, I got it. I got it figured out. I figured it out. It's the nuclear power plant waste leak is pumped into the Minneapolis and St. Paul water supply. That's it. That's exactly why they're all fucking insane. And now they're going to burn the city down. That's going to be great because I don't care. I think the Minneapolis and St. Paul should be a park and recreation kind of situation. They should have it should be leveled, and then it should be parks and just like walking paths. I think that'd be great. And then they blow a big huge hole in the ground with a big bomb, then we could put a nice lake in there, and that'd be nice because then we could have lakefront property. That would be perfect. That'd be awesome. I think that's what we should do with St. Paul and Minneapolis for sure. They should, and St. Cloud too. I think they need to drop something on that. And Roch, Roch needs to be. That would make a nice park too. I think to be in, you activists, I think you should bring all them big cities back to nature. I think that you guys should fight for that because that's definitely something that you guys believe in. So actually living there, you're actually, with all the pollution and all the waste and all that nasty stuff that lives there, I think you need to take it back to nature. Butterflies, squirrels, rabbits, So I think we should get rid of the whole entire city and make it back into a nice lake. I think that's be the best bet. I think I would agree with that one for once with the libtards. Yeah, it'd be perfect. But yeah, I just laugh my ass off because it just keeps on getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And unfortunately, I have to live here, and I can't keep my mouth shut anymore. I literally bite my fucking tongue every day to not just literally get a blowhorn and start yelling on my window because it's just fucking ridiculously stupid in this state. I mean, the shit that the Democrats get away with here, I mean, they get away with literally murder. And they don't care. They have no concept. What's going on. But I gotta go. Have a good one.